Alright, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here, and with today's video, I'm going to be doing a complete unboxing from start to finish of a ring light that I actually got on Amazon. So I got it right here. It's in the box still. I haven't touched it, haven't opened it. Wanted to do this video so y'all can see the complete from start to finish of the unboxing experience. Now, this is from the company Neewer, Neewer. Now, you might be familiar with them. I have been over the last 4 or 5 months since I really started diving into really learning more about different brands out there for camera accessories and whatnot. They make lenses, softboxes, ring lights, RGB lights, microphones, you name it, they make it if you are looking for some sort of accessory for your camera. But anyways, this one was $39.99 when I looked at it. There was a coupon that I was able to get on their Facebook page, on Neewer's Facebook page, which brought it down to $19.60. So that was a hell of a deal, in my opinion, to get a ring light with a tripod from a company like Neewer. Right now, if you go to Amazon's website, it's $39.49, and then you can apply a $5 off coupon. So you can get it for around 35 bucks plus taxes. It was prime shipping, so it did get to me in one day. I do live in Fort Worth, Texas, so it might get to you a little longer, I don't know, but for me it was one day. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and go over to my table here, and let's do the old school overhead unboxing and see exactly what comes in this, and let's see if it's worth your money or not. All right, guys, so here it is. Here is the box. So I'm going to go ahead and get out my fancy Swiss Army knife here and get this bad boy open. All right. So there we go. So got your air bubble stuff there. So everything is in this actually, so let's go ahead and get this big giant box out of the way. And here is the box that it comes in. So you got the Neewer branding there. As it says here, ring light with extendable tripod. And then same thing on this side, and then of course a picture of a ring light in the box, or on the box. And then let's see here, then it does say Neewer 10-inch LED ring. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get this bad boy open. So I see some tape here, so let's go ahead and cut that off. Here we are. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. So the part list. So you got the light, phone holder, a ball head, a C-shaped mobile phone holder, a Bluetooth remote control holder, tripod, and a storage bag, and then the manual. So that's the part listing that comes inside of here. And then you got your warranty policy and whatnot. So that's that. Then you got your instruction manual here. So kind of just showing you everything there. And then let's go ahead and take a peek at the ring lights. Let's get that out first. So let's go ahead and just get everything out, and then we'll start looking at it a little more in detail. So just extra crap. Got your tripod here. And one of these has to have the accessories and stuff. So here we go. So got your accessories. Anything in this one? Yep. Got that there. So let's go ahead and get the box out of the way. Just kind of put that to the side, that to the side. So let's look at the accessories that we get first. So number one, so what we got here. So this is the phone holder there. So it's like the phone holder clamp. So let's go ahead and, well, there we go. Let's see. So dear customer, thank you for your recent purchase, blah, 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 blah. So that's in that. But here's the phone holder. So it's a phone holder clamp. So as it says here, it's the phone holder. So you got that there that you can actually clamp on the tripod and just pop it open like so. And then you got that opening there that you can clamp it on. And then of course these teeth here are kind of like how tight you want to get it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back in there for the time being. So there's that. Second thing is going to be the black hot shoe ball head with a 1/4 inch screw mount. So if you want to mount this on with a 1/4 mil thread there, then you can put this on your tripod and then screw on your camera or whatever, mirrorless or DSLR. Not really sure how strong or tough the tripod is, so to be determined if it can hold the weight. But there is the ball head, and then of course you can unloosen it so that way it can swivel and all that good stuff for customization. So got that there. And then let's see, so this is going to be the C-clamp for the phone holder. So let's go ahead and take this out here. So it's going to be the C-clamp and also the Bluetooth remote. So the Bluetooth remote is pretty plain Jane, nothing special. Camera 360 for iOS, and then there's the Android button there. And then here is the mount if you want to put this on your tripod, and then you just put the remote on there so you don't lose it. So there's that. And then here is the C-clamp. So if you wanted to, as you can see, there's a 1/4 inch female receiving end that you can screw this on if you wanted to, and then have a C-clamp that expands. So it doesn't really expand a lot, but you might have to take your phone out of the case if you want to use this. But if you have like a smaller phone, like maybe like a Pixel 4 or something like that, or the iPhone mini, for example, you could probably leave your case on and get it working just fine. But it does have that C-shaped clamp there, phone holder. And then let's see what the paperwork that came with it. So this was inside that. So Neewer, pro quality, amateur prices. So as you can see, once again, thank you customer, blah, 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 all that stuff there. So put that there. And then it looks like here is the user manual information for the tripod. So I'll kind of leave that there if you want to screenshot it. So pretty simple tripod as far as everything goes, or maybe I should do this so you can screenshot this side. This is in English. But as you can see here, as far as the tripod goes, it's you know, got the handlebar and the vertical flip knob. It does have the 1/4 camera screw already and the locking knob and all that stuff. So we'll get to that here in a sec, but it does have the instruction manual if you've never used a tripod before. Now let's go ahead and get the ring light out. So here's the ring light here. So it doesn't have like a diffuser that you can just remove. It's already built in. So it's got this matte light or matte diffuser there. It's a silver, metallic silver color, and then of course it's got the Neewer branding there. And then you can see here, you got your, well, one, you have your spot here where you can, it's kind of like a hot shoe there, so you can slide in. For example, like the ball head here, you can slide that in if you wanted to, if I wanted to loosen that up. There we go, finally, geez. So you can put that in there if you wanted to use it where you're using this and put like a camera, or you can mount your phone or something on there if you want to do the phone mount. But you do have that hot shoe there. And then you do have a quarter inch thread there that you can screw this onto the tripod or whatever the case is. And then you have this cable here. So it's a USB-C-A that would go into any power brick. Now it doesn't come with a power brick, so that's unfortunate, but if you have any cell phones or anything, then you probably have one laying around. And then of course, as far as the remote control goes, pretty simple as far as here is you can change the brightness and then the color temperatures. So the color temperature goes from 3200 to 6000. So you can go to like, cold or warm or white. So you do have the ability with this ring light. It does have 90 LEDs inside of that as well. So it should get pretty good and pretty bright. Now, as far as the tripod goes, it just comes in this very simple bag here. That's kind of like a drawstring bag almost. And you just kind of pull it open there. Keep on bumping the camera, sorry. And then here is that. So it's in this wrapping here. So let's go ahead and get this out. Gotta put this to the side. And here is the tripod. So it's kind of like an aluminum leg. So the build quality feels decent. I mean, obviously for $20 all in that I spent, or if you spent 30 or 40 bucks on it, you kind of get what you pay for with these types of things. For example, like these are plastic. I wish they were metal. It does have the rubber footings at the bottom to help with the grip. And then of course you can see here, as far as everything goes, got the little handle here. And then you got the flip mechanism there where you can flip it like that. As far as where the camera is mounted or whatever you do end up putting on, you have this knob here where you can screw it and have that go up, as you can see. So you can put whatever it is that you're wanting to mount on there and then just use this to screw that in. And then this little handle, it's so funny. It's just a little baby handle. I mean, like my thumb is the same size, which the tripod I'm using now, it's actually a cheaper one that I bought from Target, but it has a way bigger handle. But I think I paid 20 bucks for the tripod I have. And then as you can see here, once you, interesting. So I guess it just stops itself. Okay. So that is something that's kind of weird. I don't know if it's, because usually with a tripod, it should have like something here that catches that so it doesn't just go out. But once you have it fully extended, I mean, it'll be fine. So yeah, and then of course you can mess with that. So all in all, I mean, it's a cheapy tripod, so it definitely, just from looking at it, I don't think it's going to be able to really withstand a big DSLR. Maybe a mirrorless camera, like I have the Sony a6400. It might be able to hold that, but for the most part, it's a pretty cheapy little tripod, to be honest with you. But let's go ahead and get it plugged in real quick, and I'm going to change the angle here and let's see how bright or how not bright it gets. So let's go ahead and plug that in real quick. All right guys, so I got the ring light on the tripod just mounted here sitting on my desk. So I just wanted to kind of do a real quick brightness test and color temperature test real quick while I have it sitting here. So as you can see, I have my softbox here in the background, and also another light that's over here that you can see right above my gimbal here that I use sometimes a bounce light off the wall there. And then, like I said, for the unboxing, I had this softbox that was bright lighting the table there. But it's set to a warm temperature because that's kind of the lighting that I have in my room. It's more warm colors, even though I do have some more cooler colors coming in from the daylight sun that's coming through the windows a little bit. But the majority of the light in here is warm. So what I want to do is go ahead and show you that I have the remote plugged in. So this is kind of the remote control here for everything as far as the light goes. So the red light indicator there is just letting you know that it has power and it's turned on and plugged in. The top buttons here are for the color temperature. The bottom buttons here are for the brightness settings. And then if you do want to turn it on, you just hold the top button that acts as your power button. And there we go. So now we have it turned on. So I had it set to more of a warmer color temperature. So that way, when I have it turned all the way down, I wanted it to mimic the color of the softbox and the other light as much as possible. So let me go ahead and turn off the softbox so that way we can kind of see more of the true color of the actual ring light. So this is set to the warm temperature right now. So the way to change that is to just basically just click it. I thought you could hold the button. That would be too easy, but you do have to click it every time. So let me go ahead and click it all the way up to get that, or excuse me, that's the brightness setting. I'm an idiot, not the color setting. That's the brightness setting there. So as you can see, the ring light got brighter. I don't know why I was thinking that was the color temperature, but you can only increase it or decrease it by pushing the buttons. And I'm sure you can hear the clicky buttons in the background here, but that is as bright as it will get right there. Now the top two buttons are the ones that I was thinking of that have the ability to change the color temperature. So if I go ahead and increase it, as you can see, the color is getting more to a cold color because the max is 6,000 that this can get up to. So the max is 6,000 and the lowest is going to be 3,200, which is the warm temperature there. And then as you're going through, as you can see, if you just barely click it a little bit, you can maybe get a little more of a white out of it instead of like a cooler, like cold blue kind of color. But like I said, if you do go all the way up, you do get that color temperature there. I'm about 3.5 to 4 feet away from it. And as you can see, I do have, it gets pretty bright. I mean, it's not the brightest, obviously, with it only being a 10-inch, but I think it'll do the job for what I'm looking to do. I'm going to actually use it on this other video I'm about to do of an unboxing of some phone cases and see if it helps with the brightness and the quality of the video. Unfortunately, the tripod's kind of crappy, to be honest with you. It's not the greatest quality, so I don't think I'll really be using that for anything else other than probably just the ring light if I do end up keeping it. But at the end of the day, with the extra little accessories that it comes with, for example, like the clamp here for the phone, you know, you can just clamp it on the tripod there, and then boom, you can just put your phone on there, which it does adjust. Does adjust a lot easier than this one does, than just the regular C clamp that it comes with. But either way, for the most part, it's not a bad little ring light, guys. I mean, if you're looking to spend, you know, not a whole lot of money, but in my opinion, I would probably rather save a few bucks. I mean, obviously I only paid $20 for it, so I guess I can't complain too much. But at the end of the day, I think there are better ring lights out there that are probably about the same price, and you might even get like 12 inches or 14 inches out of it. And who cares if you get the tripod or not, because in my opinion, some of them come with decent tripods, some of them come with just a generic kind of like tabletop tripod. Obviously, if you get to the big boys like the 18 or 20 inch ring lights, then you're getting a more heavy duty tripod. But like I said, you kind of get what you pay for with these. But there you go, guys. That is the Neewer ring light. Comment down below and let me know if you have this ring light, if you like it, if you don't like it. You know, what are your opinions on it? But yeah, guys, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Everything reminds me